Hi everyone, welcome back to Tentaku! Today's episode is about underestimated main characters. These are the protagonists whose antagonist's first reaction is "What a joke! No way he can do anything!" Too bad they were wrong. There are many great characters that fit this profile, but these are my favorite. As you know, there are a couple of rules for this video. I can only consider characters from anime I watched, and only one entry per franchise. You can expect minor spoilers in this video. Number 10. Onizuka from GTO. Onizuka looks like this typical bad boy, that guy who probably flunked everything in school and went around bullying others. So no wonder that when he announced he would become a teacher, no one believed him. From day one, Onizuka is looked down upon and underestimated by everyone as a simple wannabe, except he wasn't. One by one, he surprises everyone with his unorthodox teachings and by helping his students in seemingly desperate situations using his street smarts. He eventually proves to everyone he is indeed the greatest teacher there is. Number 9. Wakey from Law of Wakey. Wakey is the typical carefree guy. He seems like he doesn't have a care in the world. His lack of energy and dumb, staring look make him seem like an easy target for opponents he meets. The problem is that no matter how powerful they are, they don't seem to be able to knock him down. Using his recycling power, he is then capable of creating new and innovative ways to beat each and every one of them, stunning them with his ingenious attacks. Number 8. Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece. Luffy is a knucklehead, let's admit it from the start. Rarely does something smart come out of his mouth, and he usually gets into trouble due to being so naive. Added to that, his skinny body makes him seem just like a weak, silly kid. No wonder his enemies can't avoid laughing when he says he will become the Pirate King. For them, his wanted poster is nothing but a silly mistake. And then one of my favorite scenes happens. They learn the lesson the hard way. Number 7. Gon Freaks from Hunter x Hunter 2011. Another one that follows the happy-go-lucky formula. Similar to Luffy, Gon is an innocent kid who enjoys life too much. Due to his age and small size, he looks nothing more than an ordinary kid that loves laughing and eating. It's understandable that his enemies find it difficult to see him as a tough opponent. But due to Gon's strong training in the wild and strong spirit, he is quickly able to master any challenge and surprise everyone with his finely tuned instincts and massive strength. Those who underestimated him didn't take long to change their minds, and you might want to avoid making him angry. Number 6. Goku from Dragon Ball. Here he is, probably one of the first of his kind, or at least the most well-known of them all. Long before many of our favorite shows existed, Goku was already being underestimated by his opponents. He actually inspired many of the protagonists in this list. In an universe filled with strange monsters and powerful aliens, Goku was a simpleton that seemed to be just a weakling human with low IQ. And thanks to his ability to disguise his skill, he was frequently surprising his toughest enemies by suddenly powering up. No need to explain any further, I'll just leave you with this.
Vegeta, what did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000! 9,000?! There's no way that could be right!
Number 5. Rooney Canteen from Rooney Canteen, also known as Samurai X. Rooney is a former manslayer, a professional killing machine that walked away from the war to live a simple life and atone for his sins. And the best way he found to hide himself was to pretend to be a wandering hobo with a silly personality. Because enemies didn't recognize him, he was mistaken several times for a clumsy boy until the moment he knocked them out in a swift movement. And even those times he is recognized, many fail to believe in his legend, till it's too late and they are already in their knees. Number 4. Vash the Stampede from Trigun. One of my favorite silly characters is no other than Vash. Most of the storyline of the show is about two girls trying to find the nasty and terrifying Vash the Stampede, who is considered the devil himself and destroyer of cities. And here's the catch, he is none other than the idiot blonde guy that they keep meeting over and over again and even travel together. Thanks to his over-the-top personality and love and peace attitude, no one figures out that he was hiding in plain sight and saving the day unnoticed. And no matter how many hints they were given, people simply discarded them for sounding so ridiculous. Number 3. Kingtaro Oe from Golden Boy. Although you probably never heard of him, or doesn't even come close to your top, he's by far one of my favorite characters. Every single episode of this show is about showing how incompetent Kingtaro seems to everyone around him, and how he is constantly humiliated and dismissed by women around him. Except when he leaves, they suddenly find out that they have been completely deceived. He was a prodigy all along that in a couple of days was able to master the big challenge none of them could. And when they realize this, it's too late! He already left for his next adventure to learn in the best school there is, life. His ability to surprise everyone and learn every art form is what inspired me at a young age and defined my way of life. Number 2. Naruto. If you want to talk about characters' evolution, Naruto is one of the best there is. From all characters in this list, he is probably the one that most evolved throughout the story, from going from village loser to world legend. Since he was young, he was constantly made fun of for his lack of skill and idiotic ninjutsu, but one way or another, he was always able to come up with the most creative and unexpected strategies to beat his most dangerous enemies. Through constant training and with strong ambition in mind, you see him evolve and change his own status. Those who despise him and mocked him suddenly start praising him and loving him. For all he went through, he deserves it more than anyone. He is underestimated no more. Number 1. Saitama from One Punch Man. This was a last-minute addition, and indeed is the most underestimated character I've ever seen. The whole show is about that. Saitama is just a normal-looking guy with a stupid bald look and seems to lack any fighting spirit or energy to live. But there is a big reason for that. He is bored as hell because he can destroy everything with a single punch. The whole joke of this show is how this ridiculous guy is the strongest in the universe and no one is able to believe in it. Even after witnessing him fight godlike enemies, people keep refusing to believe in his power and simply think of it as a dirty trick or that he was stealing other heroes' achievements. No matter what he does, he will be eternally underestimated by everyone. And this ends another Tentaku Top 10 with the top 10 underestimated main characters. You probably have a very different opinion on this topic and I would love to hear about it, so leave it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and check out other top 10 rankings on my channel. Thanks for watching.